Ready for some mind-bending questions or a curse to the edge of reality? Whether you're into D&D or just crave some excitement, our show has it all. And honestly, from what I've been hearing, missing our talk show is like failing a saving throw at the game of life. So just hop on.
Shining brand new lights on topics which are nice. Come to AfterDice with Paul.
Welcome back to the AfterDice. I am glad to see you here with us. Here on this couch, we will delve into the latest topics that appeared in VIM, The Tale of Immortality. I am your lovable host, Paul Karm, and these are my lovable geeks who hold the rare yet beautiful vampire English. We have... Who are you?
You know me, I'm Karina. I've been here all along.
Oh my. And who are you?
I'm the other Karina.
Wow. Confusing.
It's Karla.
Oh,
I've been,
right.
anyway,
Got it. Yeah.
It's blonde Karla, red-headed Karina.
Let me get out of this situation and ask, who are you?
I'm Edward.
Nice to meet you, Edward. I'm Paul.
Nice
A
to
pleasure to meet you. And you are?
I'm David, and I'm not awkward about this at all.
Yes, David is not awkward. I did not forget their names. Or have I? I don't know. I am very excited because a lot of topics raised up in the sessions that we had here. And I'm pretty much ready to have the talk.
What's that? You're teaching us to do stuff?
Yeah. Cue the chatter. In the talk, we dive into the juiciest topics and major events from our game sessions. But hey, it's not just about us. Grab a seat and join the conversation. I am sure that you at home have encountered some intriguing topics as well, and we want to hear all about it. One of the topics that I want to raise with all of you is we saw in the last episode some interesting trials that our heroes are going through, and most of them are folklore inspired challenges, right? How did you start incorporating them in the game? Were they first the folklore and then the trials, or were they mixed, or how did they come along?
I think I think the idea came from folklore. Because we made the regime, you all know by now. The regime in the fairy tales, especially Romanian based, is sort of like a competition between brothers and who has the most, high values and who's most meritorious in the end. So we made this regime that's called meritronarchy, which is a sort of a monarchy combined with merit. So the base of the inspiration for the trial is exactly that. And then taking the D&D mechanics and reading more of this wonderful folklore, but outdated, I will say it's outdated, and so there's some biases there, but wonderful motives from the folklore. I took them and I sort of combined them in the trials.
And another question that raises in my mind is, how was it for you and me as PCs seeing these notes of folklore appearing? Like, did you feel that it was driving some of our choices in a certain direction, or were we not meta? No.
We're trying not to meta, but every time something happens, for example, when we saw the bald guy that is typical in Romanian fairy tales, some of us at the table, we went like, oh my god, and gasps and excitement and a bit of fear.
This makes a game in my head. How about everyone on this couch? Tell me an element of folklore that you have encountered in this campaign so far.
That I put, you mean?
Yes, that you put.
Okay. So an element of folklore. Only this last trial, I placed this just one. I placed the bad omen, which is, as Karina said, the hairless individual that we all know from Romanian folklore. It's called the Omul Spun, and there's a whole song about not trusting the hairless man. Because that's a mark from the gods that he's not accepted somehow.
Okay.
Well, we all know the tales of the three brothers. In general, in folklore, we see that. We see it even in Harry Potter with the Deathly Hallows. But we see it also in Romanian folklore, where the youngest of the brothers is the wisest and the most humble, and he ends up
Prevailing each time. Yeah.
winning the race. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big old Romanian fairy tale about golden apples and how these princes are pursuing the golden apples that we got to see, storing great knowledge. Leo.
Yes. And
Well, I believe I encountered quite a lot of them. Generally, the whole symbolistic approach to proving oneself for the gods and having a sort of initiation journey has generally prevailed in Romanian folklore. And one of the tropes I personally encountered and liked was the one with the horse eating coals. That's supposed to be like an impossible task that comes through with both the aid of the gods themselves and the heroes proving themselves both to the gods and to themselves as well.
yeah, truly elements.
So, but what about you, Paul? What element of folklore did you encounter?
But I'm the host, I'm the one asking
Yeah, but I'm also the DM, so,
questions. I think the one I liked was Sfânta Duminica, right? When we went and we had to take care of her.
Sfânta Vineri.
Oh, Sfânta Vineri. I know what
It
game I'm
was-
playing.
Yeah.
And we had to take care of her children, which are the horses, and it's like an interesting view to look at it with the food that if you eat you fall asleep. It's an element of folklore that was put into the game, and it definitely helps designing a game and making it more familiar in a way. And I'm curious to those of you that are watching, if you have some of these snippets of folklore that you used in your game and how you used it. I'm really curious to find out more about that. But while you were talking, I just caught glimpses of the beautiful new painting that we have with us, which if you watch the show,
The last show.
which I strongly recommend,
The last two shows, I think.
the last two shows, you were stuck there quite a bit.
Yeah.
The whole session.
You can
Yeah.
take it out. And I'm gonna the photo. I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna be stuck in it.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't get Karina stuck. I need her as a guest.
Just take it out.
Why?
How do you want to take it out?
Usually do it.
No.
No, we don't take it off. We
We
just
never
look at
did it.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just look at it. But if you recall, we have this sort of Easter eggs each time we have an AfterDice. And so far, we encountered moments where our characters, or just our characters, were commemorated in a visual way in some elements inside this world. In the first episode of AfterDice, if you remember, we had the photo with Jen being awarded at a culinary.
Actually, it was a painting because
painting,
in this world we have medieval setup. Therefore, all the art is depicted in painting and tapestries and
And so-
painted boulders and
so on and so forth. Yeah. And the second episode was with Shaq playing, the Napoleon
The
scene.
general.
The general on top of a horse, which was done in the enchanted Nomad Nook.
Nomad Nook, yeah, as a prank.
And not as a prank, there was a room with all these pictures, and the last person who exits the room takes form in all the pictures. And this is what happened with Shaq. Then the third episode was one with Ruxandra, her
Kate.
character Kate, painted on the boulder, maybe by Yarek, her long lost friend, thousands of years ago probably. And this one is the tapestry that we encountered also in the second episode. The tapestry that you pull down from the Tomb of Time, the Chronos Sanctum from your grandma's exchange mausoleums. It was depicting a scene with a vampire eating a human, and the human, I believe, had a cloth with magical item hidden under it. And you can also use it as a storage space. And those who don't need to breathe were captured inside.
And that's what we see right there, guys. We see Jan trapped in the carpet. Who is Jan and what's the carpet? If you don't know,
Tapestry.
what are you doing? Tapestry. Just watch the episodes. I'm sure you're gonna find it. You're smart lads. Talking about smart lads, nothing to do with smart lads. We have in our game Castiel, which is what I would like to call a morally ambiguous character. He doesn't do directly harm, yet his methods are pretty unorthodox, which makes him his not alignment but motives and maybe way of acting quite questionable. And what I wanted to raise with you guys is what strategies have we employed to integrate Castiel into the story? Because I've seen and heard from people that wanted to play like maybe evil aligned characters or PCs, but they were stopped by the fact that the party was all the good guy, let's be heroes, and that stopped their plan and they had to change it all.
So I think a great bit of deed falls on the DM side and also on the character who wants to play something astray. You obviously need, from my perspective, to set boundaries, and it's a must to have a common goal with the party. Okay, what's the common goal? What's the boundaries that we're not crossing, and where do the party and the morally ambiguous character meet, and through which end, and what is the breaking line? And obviously everybody needs to sort of serve that. Because we're people first and players second. So yeah, you don't have to step on anyone's feet, but also to sort of enjoy this beautiful storytelling bit that we're creating together.
Yes.
Also, I think an important bit is to truly roleplay and immerse yourself into the character and try not to share information with yourself as a player. That being said, not doing meta. So you know that someone in your party is playing evil and he killed characters, but you don't need necessarily to transcend that information into your character. And just sometimes you need to roleplay dumb, you guys. So everyone would be happy.
True, that's true. And how is it for you, Edward? Like playing this questionable character, how did you feel the group has dealt with him? Were there some fears that you had when you brought this character along?
So I guess there would be a fear of, let's say, not stepping on anyone's toes in such a way that they understand that whatever interaction you have in character does not reflect your views of the world or of them. But with that in mind, I didn't really feel any hesitation towards that because, to be quite frank, I don't believe a morally great character has to be someone that the party has to overcome before they get into a quest. You don't have to perform any great evil to cast doubt upon your actions, but you are free to play in the lines of what would cross some moral thresholds, some personal thresholds for some players, or more rather characters' motivations, in such a way that whilst they wouldn't be happy about it, they would still find you of help and necessary. So maybe crossing that boundary also brings something for your character as to what are the motivations behind me being okay with it. And I believe it also creates great moments of roleplay between the morally ambiguous characters and the ones he interacts with, because they will ideally need him, and interacting with him they would have to reflect upon themselves as well.
And maybe in time they change perspective. Through empathy you get to see the other person's view and side of things, and maybe in time they learn from one another and share different values, you know, to better or to worse. Like you can have a different arc.
Yeah, that's true. And Pax, your character has in the last session found in Castiel quite the companion, right? Dealing with the trials that you went through. Yeah.
Competence goes a long way, but even in terms of compatibility, like you can usually find an avenue of compatibility even with somebody with which character to character, I mean, when building a role-playing relationship with somebody with whom you're mostly opposed on most levels, but as long as you find a bridge, such as for example a mutual culture of honor, for example, works for these two. While they're misaligned on a lot of things, that their commitments, their words are their bond, makes them function, and makes for juiciness. Like if everybody you're having any sort of value conflict with are enemies, NPCs, that's pretty stereotypical. But when there are different values jockeying inside the party, that makes for more juicy relationships.
Yeah, I feel like in the aspect of creating stories and important moments, the moment where, as you said, different values clash, it creates really much more powerful emotion and a story to be told. So it's definitely a collaborative effort among the group, which I'm happy we can offer. And honestly, if you want to have a morally ambiguous character, go for it. I'm sure the party and the DM, with a discussion with the party and the
Always
DM, of course,
discussion.
always a discussion. And if you want a good example, you can watch Castiel Hero.
But I would counter-argue it also depends on the setting. For example, if you go and play, I don't know, a pre-written adventure like Curse of Strahd, and you're playing an evil character in a place where everything is evil and tries to, shake your world, that would make for a very difficult campaign.
That is true.
Unless all the party is evil and you join Strahd and he sort of sets challenges for you.
It can also be more complicated than just evil or good. Like Karla set for us in this campaign that we're not doing evil and good as such as alignment trackers. And there are different things. Like for all the horror of Castile, what it comes down to is he wants to maximize his utility to others in gruesome ways, but ultimately even Pax sees that's most of the end goal.
And also he's praying for forgiveness. This is why Saturn, our god over the death domain, didn't struck him
Yet.
I love that yet.
And even gave him a little gift, so...
Yeah. What gift, you might ask? Well, you know the answer to that, guys. Just hop on to the journey. And all of this conversation coalesces beautifully into what I like to call player collaboration, because how you collaborate with the DM as a player contributes to the overall storytelling and world building of a campaign. I would like to ask you if any of you, or if each of you, can give me an example of a player-driven initiative that you had, or decision that you had, that had a significant impact on the narrative. And you as a DM, what suggestion from a player changed maybe your narrative?
Oh, I have a
and
lot
made
of
it
stuff.
better?
So after we film usually episode, there's like the after talk and everybody's plotting and thinking. And that's my favorite time because I get so many ideas that I get to, pluck and see how they work in the mechanics of the world, because this world has a specific mechanic that hopefully you're gonna find out if we reach the end of this campaign. And then sort of like theory craft around it, and then and then basically do a creation bit, so I know where to land it on. But a good example is the last episode where Monkey and Co, the graceful gentleman, together with Lina, had that revelation of using the Sabbath River with the boats, that they return because they teleport and they never dissipate forever. And this was based on some a ping pong idea or a debate that I think Edward had with Karina and David a month ago. So, you know.
About what would work, what wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. It made for an excellent bit.
Wait, as you continue, something is having a thought in my headset that I don't have. I have here, inspired by the tapestry, a mini game that I want to play with you guys. And if you do well on the mini game, on the last segment, you will have an extra bonus. Okay?
Okay.
So when I will raise this tankard up, which says freeze,
Okay.
you have to stop your movement and breathing and everything and freeze like you're in the tapestry. After I put it down, you can continue your conversation, okay? Okay, everyone got that?
I can't see what's written
You
on
don't
it,
have
but
it, just have
I
to see.
believe you. I believe
You
you.
don't have to believe me, you have to have faith. Okay, carry on. Who's next?
Guys?
Could you repeat the question, please?
If you have an example of player-driven initiative, like your initiative that you told to Karla, and you feel like it shaped the narrative into that direction.
Yeah, I guess the whole reflavoring of Castile as less of a traditional wizard. So she allowed me to play with a bit the horror of it and the theme of being more or less an alchemist and a bit of a Dr. Frankenstein.
Awesome. Next.
I mean,
You're an awful
Awful what?
person.
actually, well,
She moved.
You moved.
No, I didn't.
it was back up.
It's my fault.
The third time in a row. It was very brutal. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be consequences to this last thing Pax went and did with pitching for Lena to stay in the trials. That
I'm
would
gonna have so much fun with that. Thank you.
that was gonna cut out two of his competitors would be out, and now only one is out, and that will definitely change the dynamics going forward.
You know what you could have done? You could have performed the enduring prayer to over Finian, Prince Finian. Maybe he would have lived, and you would have all the competitors.
Yeah, before the Astrals doing the prayer of Obscuro sounds, not a faux pas at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He
Definitely
would
a
never
good
have a
plan.
chance because, you know,
I hate this game so much.
someone with the enduring prayer, they have to be a follower of Obscuro. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Or it works like with above a 30 or some weird shit.
Not to mention that body was in a lot of pieces. You gotta
It was like 3.
fix the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hope there's a royal corpse available.
Easy. Okay, everybody said, you said. Did you say?
I don't know what to say. I don't think I did anything that shaped the world.
Well, you did tell about your grandma and the ketchup, like it's a big
Yeah, I did.
chunk of
I
the
did.
lore of the...
I did.
You did what?
I did.
I can't hear you.
I did talk about the.
You're just switching on every freeze.
I did talk about the lore, but I didn't influence the narrative. Maybe freeing my grandma.
Other than, just causing the whole sequence of events we're playing.
Oh yeah, that one. I forgot. I accidentally moved the green spring into green well into green spring, moving the narrative 428 years in advance.
No big game.
Sorry, and accidentally aged Leo with that amount of years. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Well, guys, we've had quite a journey so far. But it's not over yet. I'm gonna tell you after. Because the game is not over. We're not still in the third segment.
Okay.
If I'm the host now, after this talk show, we'll see if we have a new host or not. it's not over yet, because we gotta let the dice fall. Letting the dice fall is our segment where we delve deep into the player experience during our gaming sessions, and we will do it all at the roll of a dice. Now, everybody has a dice tray and a dice at their disposal. Based on the dice that you roll, I will have some questions for you. So, who's feeling lucky? Who's going to be the first one?
I
Just roll the natural 20.
you roll the natural thing.
You have to roll a d6.
D6, man.
What's first?
I feel I generally have good luck. Not at David's table, but in general. So I'm gonna go first.
Go for it.
2.
2. How do you approach balancing player agency with maintaining the overall narrative?
Usually I shape the narrative after the player agency. Like, my narrative has incorporated the possibility of branching, and even though it's branching in a direction that I didn't plan from one episode to another, I'm shaping it and trying to follow that path, or at least make a loop so I know to return to it.
Okay. Nice. Who's feeling lucky? No?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. Castiel had a strange dream right before creating the horse creation that he said that had him sweating in his sleep. What do you think that dream meant?
Castiel has a lot of bad dreams, but specifically the one that he had before creating his horsey was a recurring one. He believes that it is some sort of warning, and he will...
You're horrible.
Yes,
Am I?
quite so. He wants to do everything he can to save people. So he truly believes that whatever that dream, whoever may have sent it, was a warning directed for him.
It's cool.
That's really nice. See guys, morally great characters. Amazing.
David's gonna roll, you guys.
Give me 5.
A 5. What are Pax's plans with Lady Cora? But with Grace.
Oh.
No.
Juicy, I like this one.
And I'm just a fan of gossip.
No, I'm not.
Gossip,
I'm
gossip,
fan
gossip,
of
gossip.
a drama,
Gossip,
not
gossip,
a
gossip.
gossip.
Pax
different.
is a honest and full Jovician. In Jovician culture, love is not something to be hoarded or to be greedily possessed, but something to be...
Now, do you agree with this statement? Karina?
distributed to many deserving people, while everyone is comfortable, aware, and ethically in the same place. That said, there are very different nuances to Lady Cora or to Grace or to that sort of thing. Lady Cora is an old friend, firstly a political ally, and secondly there's other background, while Grace is his current primary interest, but then again he can't delve too deep into that because either of them might be dead in a matter of weeks.
That's true.
I think that's a reason to dive and delve into.
On the other hand, yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna make a remark here. I'm gonna put my glasses. Technically, Jovician, the Jovician, which means basically the scriptures of Jovis, could be interpreted as Pax's belief, or could be either way. Jovis is the one that celebrates love, but not necessarily polyamory. Not necessarily. It's love in all sort of ways.
I'm gonna roll.
Go for it.
I don't see one. 4, 3.
What was Jen's plan to ask or do when meeting her grandma at the tower?
Well,
This is juicy.
I'm gonna ask her. Jen planned to ask her a lot of stuff about her whole past, when she was born, about her parents, about her relationship to Obscuro, about her grandfather, about her relationship with her son, Renard, and how come she wasn't involved in her life, in her family tree. She suspects that her father kept his mother away from her, but she doesn't agree with this approach, and seeing how her grandmother lives made a priority for Jen right now to save her grandmother and offer her a better way to live, not this savage way in which she drinks blood and living at the edge of the world with some other vampires in an elegant, weird place.
What do you think your grandma would want that?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I want to know the answer. Okay.
I think so. If she obeys by the same rule in which elders and family are important, in which a lavish and very material tectonic lifestyle is seen in high regard. Yeah, it is, but I'm curious to see her point of view because it's from a different age.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Another round. Let's go.
Okay. Just gonna go very fast. 6.
Wow. The ending of the last
Sorry.
episode and the trial was quite powerful with death, with other altercation. How was it for you? What did you find the hardest?
So the hardest in that episode and in this one is allergies.
Allergies, yes, they're everywhere, guys.
Yeah. I don't know, because the ending was quite open depending on what they do. Because if they interfered with anyone, they couldn't like finish their task and what it said. The hardest thing.
What did you enjoy the most? Killing.
Like the hardest thing was again a technical thing because we were running out of space on the heart, so I had to like feel it and rush a little bit in 5 minutes. But and the fact that I didn't find the proper song. I'm winning this.
You're so winning this.
I'm winning this. The fact that I didn't find the proper song, and the thing that I enjoyed the most was I think your reaction, and I think Pax's plea to get Lena in. That was a surprise.
Yes, that was very nice.
And you know, the first instinct for a DM is to say, no, don't fuck with my shit. But then say, yes, tell me more.
What was next?
You were up.
Let's
Oh,
keep
go ahead,
the...
please.
David. Is that
Give
you?
me 4.
4. Was Pax confident in his success in the trial? How does he feel after seeing the methods used and actions taken by royalty?
It's not do or die for him in the sense that he has to be king or else everything is lost. It's important to him that he shapes the trials in a way that whoever wins is a good queen or king. Basically to pressure the others into playing fair and letting this experience shape them towards a good rule even if he doesn't win. It's secondary that he tries to win himself, but he wouldn't say that to the party, so none of you are aware of that, so as to not demotivate them.
Ooh.
That's what a true leader would do. Right? I think so.
Then why didn't you save the poor Blaze guy? This is what bugged me. Like, he's left there at the end of the world.
Nobody had
Because-
He
to.
would decrease our speed.
And because Lena needs to face the fact that for her success, she abandoned the man at the literal end of the world.
Also, it wasn't just Blaze. It was also another
He
thingy.
was a floating coat, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
It
about
was no
that?
one.
No one asked.
An invisible
Why did-
coat.
I thought it was just like an unseen servant.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Guys.
It's fine. Moving on.
Who's next?
It's a 5.
How was it for you carrying the trial for your group?
Yeah, carrying the trail. Like, does your back hurt from this and the other one?
Yeah, the other
Yeah,
one was carried
yeah.
by him as well.
Poor
Oh my
Cassio.
god.
I can get creative. I could get creative. It was pretty fun. I got to do a lot of stuff. Thank you.
Were you frustrated at any point where you're like, oh, come on, guys, can you stop rolling shit?
Oh, really? I was a bit afraid the frog may die.
Okay.
So I kind of spent a bit of time obsessing in between sessions. How would it be best if the frog business would be carried out? Luckily enough, we got back with the frog alive.
I so love you Frenching the frog with the red wig situation.
2 times Frenching the frog. That
Had
was,
to be sure.
that was sexy.
Yeah, very sexy. I'm not kissing you again. Okay, let's try like this.
Situation was dire, results had to be taken. Oh god.
Okay, that and the mushroom.
Another 3.
Another 3
I
for
reroll.
Karina, yes.
Another 3.
Oh my god.
3!
Oh my god!
4.
What type of feeling do you have for Leo? And what about the new info with Castiel?
Oh my god.
How is Jen going to act or react? If you want to. If not, you can just say about how you're feeling about Leo, how you're feeling about
This is the
Castiel.
session of triangles.
So yeah, now that you said it, I'm aware that the kind of love triangle is kind of forming, shaping its edges. Genevieve is in a state of confusion because she went through the time jump thingy. So she is kind of oblivious to this, let's say, love triangle, if I may call it. Her feelings for Leo are of friendship. But now that he's grown from a young boy to a little from a little boy to a man, like, I don't know, and has all these titles, and he's a chancellor, and he's the dean, and he's a different person. I think she sees him in a different way, more than friends maybe. But so far as that, I can say maybe it's a tinge of a spark. And for Castiel, she doesn't know, because Castiel kept his feeling very deep down inside of him, and towards her face he was rude and demanding. Give me this, give me that, cook
Go
for
to the
me.
kitchen, woman.
But
Go to the kitchen, give me your blood.
I will raise this point. This is the kind of affection, love he shows to the old man as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is his love language.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's right, and you should say yes to that. Never.
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 No, toxic.
So
Jovician.
we're gonna see when the plot thickens. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Giggles, I'm in trouble.
Okay. Everybody got the second round?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make a quick third one.
Quick third. Haha, that means shit. 4.
Oh wow. How is Grace feeling about the whole Cora and Pax situationship?
I don't know, because I have multiple players, NPCs, not just Grace. But okay.
Well, she's
let's-
the one that is in the middle of it.
Has the drama.
Yeah.
She has the
For
drama.
those at home, I'm not just Grace, I'm the DM,
yeah.
just so you know.
She's everybody else except us.
What about Michael?
I'm also about Michael Bon Appetit, everyone.
Wherever he is.
Hey,
whatever.
if you have multiple personality disorder, you should play D&D. I'm kidding.
So, what's the question, Grace?
How is she feeling about this situationship and about Pax putting you in that situation?
I think what she's most upset about, and what she verbalized, because I'm not gonna tell the things that she didn't verbalize, is that she's being put on a spot, and not necessarily on the spot in this weird situationship, triangle, whatever. She is put on the spot for the people to gossip and to make theories about, and she's being exposed. She doesn't like that.
Okay, I see. You know what? I'm really proud of you. You can roll a d8 and see what you receive in the next segment. How about that? Here's your d8.
I won?
Yeah.
I won at
you
the freezing game?
You won at the freezing game.
Yeah, I'm very
Hit me.
excited. So I roll
Go.
here. Pow.
Wow.
Do I get the 3?
As a start in your next thing that we're gonna do. You'll see. You have a speed boost.
Oh,
Just so you know, okay?
speed boost.
Who's next?
Pax.
Pax.
Go, Pax, quick.
The 2.
The 2.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, yeah. How was Pax's experience as a frog? Would he do it again?
Riveting. No, it's not fabulous. I enjoyed Pax being a frog. Pax did not enjoy being a frog.
What about the frog kiss?
Not the best way to kiss. As interesting as the senses of a frog are, his aesthetics, his enjoyment of sensations is one attuned to how humanoid bodies feel pleasure and enjoyment and touch.
Okay.
And being amphibious and slimy is weird.
I mean, I don't know. After a certain point, everything gets slimy.
Grace loved it.
What about licking your eyeball? That seems handy.
And scratching your back.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice.
And catching flies.
Yeah, no, that was all fun, but no
But
way
no.
to live. You know,
That's true.
good for a vacation, not good to move the.
That's true. Thou have it this. Thou have it all. For you have played.
The 2.
With the 2, you have a power up of the gust of the wind. Okay?
Gusty.
Gusty windy.
He also won.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's not just one winner.
No, it's not just 1 minute. Come on.
Carla, I'm not competitive. Carla, I won! I'm the one who won! Oh my god! I'm so
Who's next? Who wants to
Yes,
see
I
if he wins another one?
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Let's go to the great. What are the whole feelings on Lady Cora? Is Castiel fearing for his life right now?
Why would he fear for his life?
Because he got threatened.
Well, he gets threatened every day.
Andrew.
He's upset many nobles. But they still come to his shop and seek his remedies. He knows he's useful.
Did Lady Cora come to your shop ever?
Not that I know of, but it is a possibility she may have had intermediaries. But no, he does not feel frightened because he believes he would be useful even to her.
Okay.
Yes, we're gonna see.
It's not like I have any other choice, you know?
Yeah.
You want to roll me a d8 to see what bonus you get?
It's a 7.
It's a 7. You get a shrink.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Like a therapist.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
He doesn't need the shrink.
Shrink.
6.
6 for Karina. Who is Jan putting their bets on winning the whole trials and becoming the next king/queen
So
Or royal.
or royal?
You do not
I
assume
would
gender.
be
We do not assume genders.
I would be super disappointed if Pax didn't win the trials because you know he's a PC. He has all this help. Castiel seems very, you know, hardworking and
Weird.
potent, and he has all this retinue full of PCs. So my money is on Pax, but I Karina personally roots so hard for the little prince. Like he's so adorable, you guys.
Lair, you remember Lair, he who played Lucius. Keeps saying that if anyone touches the little prince, I'm gonna murder you all.
Oh my god. He entered our hearts. Honestly, he did. You wanna see what bonus you get?
Yeah.
Let's
You
see.
didn't even freeze me
Well,
last time. 4.
you get a banana peel.
Oh, that's so in Jen character.
Well, guys, I'm sure you are all wondering what this is all about and what are these powers that I'm giving. That you will find out in our last segment called The Bag of Games. Hope to see you there. Today's game from the Bag of Games is the race to the end of the map. Inspired by Saturn's challenge and a love for Mario Kart, I've created a fast-paced race. We will roll the dice each round to advance your character along the trap. The first to reach the end wins. More questions from the vault.
Oh.
What is the vault? You will find out after the race. Anyway, the trick is that if you want to advance, you have to answer some questions that I have put together. If you refuse to answer them, you forfeit your round. Keep an eye out for special powers along the way. So, let's have a go, right? Cue the Mario Kart music. The first one, I don't think that's the one.
I don't know. I was just
It doesn't
imitating
matter.
one.
Let's go. First is
It's me.
It's a me, Mario.
David.
Mario. David. It's me.
For you, I will need you first to roll me a d20 to see what question I have to ask for you. 3. With whom do you get along the worst in Dicesylvania?
Player or character?
Player.
The player I get along with.
If you want, you don't have to answer. If you want to not.
The player I get along with worst is Ler, because I have not played with Ler. So our together playing rating is 0, while it is positive with everyone else.
Okay, I will take that answer.
Such a political answer.
Such a place like, you know, is the
If you are seeing this, David hates you. You should like him.
Guys, I really care about this group. Roll me a d6 to see how much you advance.
5.
5 squares. Do you have what power did you
The
have?
gust of wind.
The gust of wind. Do you want to use it? Because after you start, you get another bonus.
We don't know what we do.
doesn't
We
have it.
activate them by.
Yes, you activate them.
Fine.
by-
Let's find out what it does.
Well, I will do it like this. I will roll a d100, and if I roll under 50, you get pushed back 1 square, which doesn't matter. But if I roll over a 50, all of you get pushed 1 square in the front,
All four
and
of us.
that's a 100. So everybody gets pushed in the front.
My power pushes everyone,
Yeah, you're so powerful.
but there's nothing specific for me.
Exactly.
You go extra 5.
Because this isn't PAX.
You
PAX would be
go-
delighted, but I'm not.
You go extra 5.
Oh,
3, 4,
pony up.
5.
Pony up, you're the
We
pony.
are
You're the little
going
prince.
through the simple plains, and David is sprinting ahead.
It's
You
printing
also,
the head.
5 is from my roll. It's not from the power.
Yes,
Right.
and also because you took the power, the extra power along the way, you get the next power up, which is a speed boost, which you will add an extra d4 to your roll. Okay,
Cool.
I will give you this one as well.
Cool.
Congrats. The next one is Karla.
I had a speed boost as well as an
Do you
extra
want to
power.
use it?
Yes.
Of course you do. Roll me this. Oh no, you don't. You have to roll me
Question.
the d20. I forgot about that.
Yeah, D20 is a 6.
A 6.
6, 6, 6.
Who is your best friend from Dicesylvania? Oh.
I mean, that's a simple question. Like everyone is a very good friend. I would say it's a great friend, not necessarily best, but I would pick the one that I know from all those times ago that we spent. Spent a whole 9 months in a uterus together. I would choose Karina.
It's not 9, it was 7. Because we came out early, but yay, I love you too.
Amazing. So roll me the d8 and the d4. A
You're
d6.
my best friend too.
No, d6. Sorry, it's a d6.
D6 and
Yeah,
4.
See.
So it's a 7. No, it's a 6. in
it's a
total.
6 for you, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're toe to toe with David.
How?
Sorry, I got so
How
close.
come?
No, you're actually in the new
The
area.
math ain't mathin'.
I'm sorry.
Because he moved 5 feet.
That's true.
She picked another.
You
girl.
are in the new
I
area.
picked 2 superpowers, 2 rings on
Yes,
the
you
way.
have 2 rings on the way. Man, you're really keeping track.
Yeah.
Let's see. The first one, I'm gonna roll what you receive. Because give me
Okay.
some pleasure here. In this. So you have a Thunderstrike.
Okay, what's that?
It will hit everyone on the field, and if I roll over 15, they don't get hit, and it's fine. If I roll under 15, they lose a turn.
And I also.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna use that now.
Now,
Now.
Adios. Go for it. Okay. Let's see, David. You are under, so you lose a turn next turn.
Oh my god.
100 for you. You don't get hit, so you're fine. For Edward, we have a 3 again. He loses a turn. It's for me.
Oh.
And you don't lose a turn.
Oh,
And lightning
this is my best friend.
hits everyone.
And then I have another.
And then you have another power, guys. It's getting crazy. What? A speed boost. You get
Okay.
an extra d4 as well.
Next round.
Next round is, or would be, Edward, but you are losing a turn because of Karla. You can suck it,
Keep
Karla.
in mind when you answer question like who's the worst, you get.
Karina,
It's me.
let's go. You
If it helps, you're also my best friend.
roll me a d20.
You're talking to Paul, right?
No. Yes, the ball. I rolled a 4.
A 4. What type and color of lingerie are you wearing right now?
Lingerie. So the
we have to check.
panties
We have
are
to check.
black, cotton, and Brazilian, and the bra is beige.
He's just underwear, Karina, and it's just a color.
He said
It
type.
has patterns and okay. Awesome. You can roll me that d6. And I don't remember what power you.
I had a banana peel.
Use it on.
I rolled a 3. I'm gonna advance 3.
You're gonna advance 3.
And I'm totally
1,
gonna
2, 3.
use it on Karla because she's the speediest.
Okay, so
And I-
because you throw a banana peel at Karla,
You do the turn.
I will have to roll. If I roll under 70, you will lose a turn. Okay,
It's gonna be high.
it's a 2. You lose a turn. As Karina throws the banana peel and your best friend,
You
F
have
you
you
over.
have to stick together. You know.
I have to
Catch
wait for you.
and then you get
What do I get?
the gust of wind,
Oh.
which can push you back and forth, but you already use a superpower. Let's take it chill.
Yeah.
Everybody, we will look with the camera how the first round went. Yes, we see. Some of them are in the plains, some of them have entered the fairy forest, and we will see what that means.
Oh.
But
So many rules, I love it.
I love it. Rules. We go back to
Thunderstruck.
Evening.
I think I smashed
Again?
my face.
No, it's
No,
okay.
it's
Just
the first-
bully bull.
It's the first turn I'm skipping
Yeah.
from the Thunderstrike.
Oh, that's true. Thank you for keeping track of that. I appreciate it.
He's very fair play. He
It's very
deserves
happy. I love it.
a star of
You
that.
have blessings. Karla,
Yep.
you lost the turn
Banana
as well
peeled.
because you banana peeled. Edward,
Yes,
do you want to roll me a d20
sure.
to see a saucy question?
It's a 3.
It's a 3 again.
But you,
Oh, yeah, I
you
can
had
go.
You had the spare one.
Who? No. I will go down. I will go down.
No, because then you lose
Going
numbers.
down,
Go,
down,
go.
down.
If you were to pick a villain among you and your Dicesylvania friends, who would it be?
A villain in what sense?
Which
Like-
does bad stuff.
A
And
villain in real life?
Yeah.
I choose myself.
You're the villain?
Well, not really, but you're kind people.
you
Aww.
don't know us. And we would. You up?
I believe you.
Nice. You can roll a d6, and depending on what superpower you have, you
I
can
would
use it.
reduce the speed for Karla.
Oh.
It's a shrink,
So much jealousy.
So whatever
on this.
you roll is half.
Okay.
and that's a 4.
A 4 for you. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no.
And
Oh,
what
no.
power did I gain?
You got. Yes. Thank you for reminding me, guys. It's hard being. I love. Yeah. You also got the speed. So you have the d4 extra on your next round. Next up is Karina, which will roll me a d20.
Karina.
It's you.
I rolled the 8.
An 8. The question number 8 is, who is the funniest in Dicesylvania? And you can say yourself.
I can't say myself.
You
Oh,
can't say
damn it.
yourself.
So, the person who always makes us laugh doing silly stuff all the time is Lev. Definitely, he's the funniest.
true.
He's king of funny. He deserves the crown.
Yeah, David might hate you, but Karina.
That's the conclusion.
Yeah, we can end it up.
Yep. Okay.
Getting to the bottom of things.
Next. Roll the 4.
A 4. Do you have extra powers?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the gust of wind.
1,
if that's
2,
possible.
3, 4. So you get another superpower.
Superpower. I caught up, Karla. You can.
You use the gust of wind. Let's
Yeah.
see if it pushes. Who pushes? Back or front? It's front. Everybody goes up front. So one. You have
You're
to get the
welcome,
superpower, and you get a little bit of that. As wind pushes you from the behind. Did I give you the new power?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a 6. That's a
Yay,
different one.
6.
6 is teleport. You can choose you or another target to move 1d4 backwards or forwards.
Okay.
Guys, the second round went by. Gosh, we are moving fast. You can see on the camera where everyone is situated as we go to the next round. David, a few other things happen because you've entered the fleshy, hashy forest. An effect seems to take a hold of you. If you answer my question, nothing will happen. If you don't, consequences will occur.
Oh no,
Roll me a
not
D20.
consequences. 9.
9. If you were stuck on an island with someone from Dicesylvania, who would it be and why? Thank you, Karina.
Is survival a factor? Or is it a nice resort?
If you want to just have fun
It says
before you
why.
die, it's your
It
choice.
says why, so it's based on the
On your reasoning, yeah.
If you know you're gonna die and just want to have fun, it's your choice. If you want to survive, it's your choice.
I don't know.
If the priority is survival, I would take Ionuț. He seems competent and
Yeah.
crafty.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
If it's some sort of a social dog eat dog tribal situation, I probably wanna have Rareș to game that whole thing very very pragmatically with me. If it's nice and comfy and just like a hangout before we're going home, I take Edward and we can hang out and reminisce about things.
They Warhammer with the
Yeah.
sticks.
They have Warhammer.
Yeah, if it's like a D&D island thing, I can have Karla run stuff.
Yeah, and the D&D island thing.
Yes, forever DM even in hypotheticals. So yeah, lots of good options.
Perfect. You didn't answer the one I wanted, but it's fine. You now have to roll me a d20 to see if you move or not. But you feel like you could have been
10.
turned into a frog, but you didn't because you answered the question.
Not this time anyway.
You
Not
stole
this
that
time.
idea from somewhere.
But this is a good question. Who do you find the sexiest in the Dicesylvania? I didn't speak up.
Well, what am I getting for this question though?
You can move.
Oh, excellent. Sexiest. I am going to have to say it is the most magnificent, impressive host with the most, Paul, of course.
Yay!
I was sure of it.
Me too, I was sure.
Honestly, I was planting the seed from the AfterDice.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah,
I know what
I
I'm
was-
doing. I know what I'm doing.
David.
It
I
was
know
being
it.
set
I'm
up.
trying to
We know
not
it.
make it too obvious.
Doing a great job. It's excellent.
And you're doing a sexy job,
I'm
not
doing
just
a sexy
great.
job.
It's also sexy.
I'm very cluelessly being led to the right answers.
Yeah.
So, what the power did you have?
I have a speed boost, but I'll
you
hold
have
on
a
to it
speed-
for now.
okay, you want to
But
hold on
apparently
to
I'm
it.
getting a second one
Yeah,
since there's
do you want to see which one you're getting?
please.
Of course you do. That's a 3 again. I'm sorry,
It's another
guys.
speed boost.
And then do you have 2 speed boosts?
Excellent. Hold on, those 5.
5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're so close to reaching the mountain area. And that was David's turn, everybody. Karla,
Yes.
you
What?
feel like you are being turned into a frog. Are you gonna be or are you not gonna be? Roll me a d20 to find out.
12.
Man, you're going from the whole... If you could erase one memory involving the Dicesylvania group, what would it be?
A good memory or a bad one?
It says a memory. You
I
says
gotta
a
pick a
memory.
bad one.
Yeah.
Like there was a moment when I came here and it was right after I drove everyone outside. Right after the session when I drove everyone outside, so Shaq ended up killing Gregory, and I drove them out because it was a PvP. I didn't want them to know the answer, but some stayed because they're in the technical crew.
yes.
And then somehow everybody found out what happened, and everybody was so pissed, and they were planning how to get revenge on Czech. I was, but you weren't there, and we got into like a fight for 5 minutes, but then we chilled. That's a memory that I wanted to erase. Like I freaked out so hard. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Good job. You aren't turned into a frog, Karla, as much as I would have liked to see
Yes.
that. Can you roll me another d20 to see if you move forward?
D20,
Yeah.
5.
A 5. Who has the best ass in Dicesylvania, in your opinion?
Me,
You can pick yourself.
You can pick yourself.
Edward.
Edward. That's
We have the
true.
same ass. How dare you?
How dare they? Well, there you go. You can roll. I
Okay.
don't know what power you had.
I had the speed boost.
The speed boost.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Use it now.
I use it now?
Only if you want to.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
You're also half speed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
8, which is a 4.
Which is a 4.
I'm still, I think, on top of naked.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's some pepper
If
for
you're
you.
lucky.
You are toe to toe with David. Just
Sounds
exiting the fantasy forest. Edward, we are up to you.
Okay.
You can roll me a d20 to see if you move forward.
It's a 15.
It's a 15. We have bigger number, guys. Do you sleep naked?
Sometimes.
But now the actual question.
Yeah, no. You can roll me a d6. I don't know what power you
I'll
have.
use the speed boost for a 9.
That's a 9.
No, but you have to answer 2 questions. One
No,
for the
because
frog.
he's not in the realm of the
2,
fairies.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. 7, 9. Okay, let's, cause this is like, no, wait. That's 1.
math.
Roll me another d20, please, to see if you turn into a frog, cause then you're gonna
It's another 15.
a 15. Okay, we'll go for the next one.
We're gonna go to the extra.
Extra ones. Who is the funniest in Dicesylvania? That's the extra sauciness.
We answered that.
I see.
Should I roll again?
No.
Wait, not the fun in the.
Who is more likely from Dicesylvania and Co to jump on the table and dance?
Karina. And probably you.
It's
Yeah,
because I did that at the last party. How dare you, sir?
Oh no, you're not turned into a frog, so you advance.
You need to
1,
ask
2.
more saucy questions. Like, these are, do you sleep naked? Maybe sometimes, but very...
I mean, I'd rather not get too graphical about it.
You get 2 extra powers, and I will tell you which of them are. 3, which is, I think, again, the speed boost. Why are we giving so many speed boosts? And 8, which is Wall of the Awesome. You are immune to any effect until your next turn if you want to use it now.
Of course I will.
Okay, so you use it now. You only have the speed boost. And please give me... No. And please answer me another question. Roll me a d20. Because you entered the mountains.
It's cocked.
That's cocked.
It's another cocked.
Another cocked.
This is a 10.
A 10. I will go to the... I should have not done this. I should have done that. Who do you think speaks the best vampire English and the worst actual English?
That's tough. So I'd say Karla and Karina have the best vampire English as they've practiced it. And you can see the effort that went into that. And the worst English overall. That I'm not sure. It's maybe Lair, maybe Ionuț.
The man spoke. So, because you are in the mountains and wind is pushing constantly, your speed is halved for the whole area. Since you answered the question, you will not be pushed back by the wind.
Me?
Yes.
Then am I immune to the mountain's effects?
You are immune right now to the mountain farts, which push you back, but you are gonna be slowed.
Okay.
And that would end our turn. For everybody, it's up to...
Karinush. So, I rolled a 7.
You know what? In your opinion, Who from Dicesylvania is the best voice actor? This is to not get Tomiko from.
Oh, so many choices. So difficult. I really like some of Karla's voices, and I can do them, so I'm gonna say Karla.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, you two. I'm in the middle of so much love.
Just here on the
Oh, you go home, Paul.
D20 to see if you move.
Of course I moved. 19.
Oi, asta e bună.
Oh.
If the Dicesylvania group were characters in a movie, who would play each member?
Okay,
Let's say the people
I'm
on this
so good at naming actors.
on this couch.
So, Paul will definitely be played by Timothée Chalamet. Very well.
This me.
Ler,
If you have suggestions.
Karina just knows Timothée Chalamet and she's gonna there. Timothée Chalamet.
I would
Chalamet.
really appreciate it.
Everyone played by Timothée Chalamet.
Jason Momoa would were to play in our
Oh my God.
Dicesylvania movie, so I'm gonna pick Edward as Jason.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick oh my god, super with names. Ryan Reynolds to play Rareș.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally see that because he's funny and I think we'll have a good vibe. For Karla, I'm gonna pick Robbie Margot.
I'm so fucking flattered. Jeez. I'm winning at this game. I don't care about this race anymore.
Then for oh my god, Tom Holland, that would be with the wig. I could
Okay.
totally see it.
What?
Tom Holland.
No, okay, no,
Don't
no,
question
okay,
it.
no,
Just
back.
go.
No, sorry.
Larry is so tall.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I'm giving you 30 more seconds to answer this question or you will not move.
I don't like her, man. I would like to be played by Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, it's Karla Johansson. It's from
Yeah.
Black Widow.
I know.
Yeah, and
David.
Rux will be played by Sofia Vergara, and
I would
Oh
love
my
that.
god.
and help guys, what's
David.
the name of Peaky Blinder?
Woody Allen.
Love you again.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. David would be played by Cillian Murphy, and I still have Ler and Ionuț and Urs. And Urs would be played by The Rock, and Ionuț would be played by someone serious but low-key funny.
Jack Nicholson.
The guy who played Ned Stark, what's his name?
Sean Bean, yeah,
Sean Bean.
totally, yeah. I want to see.
It was a collaborative effort. Good job, everyone. We
And
got
I
our
still have
cast.
Ler.
And Ler.
Didn't
Woody
you say
Allen.
that was with somebody with voice? Yeah, oh my god. Just roll the dice.
Okay,
Woody Allen, why?
it's a 5.
So you, do you have any extra powers?
Yeah, I want to move to teleport in front.
You want to teleport in front?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
move the 5 and then roll up
yeah.
D8. It's a 1.
D8 or
5.
D4?
It's a 1.
It's a D8 or D4?
D4.
A 1 I roll.
A 1. So you teleport in front by 1. You get an extra power, but I need you to answer me another
What's the
question.
extra power?
I'm telling you in a few seconds. First, Musi's gonna hate me because I was talking over the mic. Roll me the d20 to see if you get pushed by a wind fart.
12.
12. Who would you mistrust the most from Dicesylvania? Just doing this.
Alex lost my makeup many times, so her.
There you go, people. You don't get pushed back by the fart, but your speed is halved, and the power you receive is the wall of the awesomeness. Nothing will hurt you
Activation.
if you activation. Good job. It was a good run, right?
Thank you.
And guys, we've hit end of the next round. Here is how our contestants stand. A clap of applause for everyone and anyone. As we go to the little prince, who will roll me a d20.
12.
A 12. That means you will go to. Have you ever had a crush on someone in the Dicesylvania group? I'm not picking them. I'm not picking them.
You're not picking them. You're not picking them for David.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Fine, I just need to make more. Okay, it's fine. I can. What do you like?
That's a different question.
Okay. Okay. Roll me a d6, please. And you have a power.
Use both speed boosts.
Oh my god, please.
Let's shoot to that finish line.
Oh, you might get it.
That's a 6 and
I
another
disapprove.
3. 9 total.
Well, his speed is half, so it's fine.
It's 4, no?
Total
so
9.
1. That means that leaves you with 8. That's 8, 7.
You know,
You have for 1, 2, 3, 4. You are so close to the finish line. You can see it. You can taste it. Can you roll me a d20
What does it
again?
taste like? 7.
Freedom. 7 is. We will go up. Who do you dislike the most in Dicesylvania?
You put that
I think we've established it's Lair. I like everyone. I actually can't pick, but I will pick Lair because that is hilarious.
There you go. You don't get pushed back. You stay where you are. Your speed is half, but it doesn't matter to you because next turn you're gonna win. But you also get the wall of the awesomeness. Everybody's awesome. Do you activate it?
Yes.
Okay. Nobody gets hit by nothing anymore.
Okay.
Going on, we have Karla.
What do I do?
You roll me a d20 to see if you manage to go in front.
16.
16. We have. Who is the most immature in the Dicesylvania group?
Blair. I'm sorry, but he's also very responsible. He's in charge with the technical stuff, and when he's on break, I have a hard time.
Yeah.
But he's also the most immature in the sense that sometimes when we disagree with someone, he says, "You know what we should do? We should go like and like fight him or something. Go up to him and say this."
Yeah. We love that.
But not just one person, like all together.
Claire, if we are watching this
We love you.
episode is dedicated to you.
Yeah, we
said
love
your
you very
name
much.
like so many times.
Because you is missing and
Stop
we miss
hiccuping.
you. Stop hiccuping. Roll me a d6 to see if you move forward. Forward!
2.
Oh no, on the dice roll.
You moved on to the couch.
2. But I take the superpower.
You take the superpower.
Can I
you
activate
give me a? Let's see
But
what it
2
is.
is 2 points.
No, because it's half movement. So that
No, but
makes
it was half last time.
It's half all the
It's
time
half
in the
now
mountain.
In the third sector, it's
yeah,
half.
we can
It's
do
difficult
that.
terrain.
But you have the wall of the awesomeness, which
Okay.
nothing can hurt you if you want
Why
to
everyone
activate it.
has
I
that
don't know
wall?
because I roll like crazy. So you want to activate the wall?
Yeah.
Protected
Okay.
till next turn.
Protected till next turn, but you're not protected for the wind fart. So roll me another d20.
Protect and attack.
You can only protect
19.
yourself. Oh my. If you could switch lives with anyone in the Dicesylvania group for a day, who would it be?
And
One
why?
day.
And why?
24
Says
hours.
Karina. 24
I have to
hours.
think about their day-to-day life.
But you don't know most about it.
Plus you can do
No
whatever.
matter what I know.
But,
Like if it's is it a weekday or a weekend?
but she controls that. They get to do whatever she
can
wants, no?
Yeah, it's your
You can
scenario.
pick a weekday or a weekend.
Definitely gonna pick a weekend because I don't want to do anyone's job. And if it would be a weekday, it would be David because I seem to like to be in the same area and also he gets off early. So, and if it's a weekend, this is hard.
That's what she said.
We're so mature.
I think I'm gonna pick Edward because he seems like the very far personality-wise from me, and I think that would be so educating for me at least.
You just want to spend time with the cat.
Or you
With
just want
Karina.
to spend time
With
with
Karina.
Karina. That's true.
Marina, the cat.
No, not the cat. I promise
Just
you, not the
Karina.
cat.
You know, we know.
Yeah.
You are not pushed back by the fart. Good job to you.
Thank you.
Going forward to none other than Edward himself.
Yes.
Edward, you can
D20.
roll me a d20 to see if you move.
That's a 3.
It's a 3.
I think
Then we
that's
will
what
go
I
for
rolled.
question number 1, which is if you were to play, marry, kill, or hook up with the people here, who would you choose? You have to not pick a certain person. You have to, because there are 4, who is out of the equation. And then the other one.
So I don't particularly like the killing part.
Okay. No, from the person, because there are marry.
I don't marry shall kill, fine.
You have to pick from these people. Who would you do?
I discard Karla,
Yay!
Okay, so you're.
Yeah, I'm off.
Let's see.
and I'll marry Karina, I'll shag you, and I'll kill David. No, nothing
Damn.
personal, David, it's just...
Sounds like a party.
That's so nice. Good for you. That's sweet.
Sounds like a very Castile party.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then create an abomination of all 3 of you and make it my
would be
second.
ideal. And I'll use my speed boost.
Oh my, he's going.
And it's 9.
9. Oh, that's half to 5. 1,
Getting farted.
2, 3, 4, 5. Or so close. I mean, you are actually 1 square away from the finish line. He's licking the finish line right now.
I have no chance at winning anymore.
Yes, you have. Mathematically.
I
Let's
don't,
see.
Because it's halved.
A 1 halves to 0.
No, I have no chance.
If
Everybody could roll
rolls a
once.
1-1-1,
It's gonna be fun. Your turn, lady.
my lady turn.
Your lady turn.
It's a lady turn.
It's a 12.
It's a 12. With a 12, I will go like this. I will put this to you then. In the moral trolley dilemma, where you are the driver of the trolley and the trolley is on a course colliding with 5 people down the track, but you can intervene and divert the vehicle to just 1 person. First question: who are the 5 people from Dicesylvania tied on 1 line, and who's the person that is tied to 1, which is the only person? And then the second question is, what would you cook?
I have to kill someone.
Just Tyler.
Out of this.
Let on the 1 and switch to him.
No, I was about to say and save him, but okay.
So,
I think we decided.
No, I didn't. I'm lying.
so how many of us are in the group? I don't know. It's hard to count.
I think it's, let me count. It's 10. 10.
It's 5 years saving and 1 year.
10.
So it's okay. Sorry, Lair. I love you very much. You're the funniest. I'm gonna tie you to the single, all alone on a separate line.
AfterDice Bully Lair edition.
Sorry.
I'm gonna save
And then
her.
I'm gonna tie.
You guys should know that Led is
Yon-
like always behind the scenes,
And
and
supporting
he's supporting
everyone.
and making things happen. And just on the last episode, he also helped, but remotely. And for that little transgression, we are mercilessly bullying him. Apparently,
No, I'm not. It was a very hard episode to film without him.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
I'm gonna put your notes. I'm sorry, Rux, Urs, David, and and Rareș, I'm sorry, on the other track. And then kill Josler. I'm sorry.
Lair, sacrificing for the good of many. Vote Lair. There you go. You can roll me a d6 to see how much you move.
It was a tough one. It's a 6.
It's a 6. 1, 2, 3. You're close, but not that close. Guys, we are so close. We are reaching the end of our course, and the prize is at hand. This is the situation as it follows. As we go back to the racetrack, back to you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Here on the racetrack, we have David. David, can you roll me the dice?
What about the wind?
The wind only flew 1 part.
Just one wind.
Just 1
Okay,
part, yeah. Can you roll me
the 4.
The 4.
Ooh, 4.
There we go. 4. I don't think. You're just going like down here and then. What's the weirdest dream? I don't think you had the weirdest dream. I'm gonna change this one. Who is more likely from the Dicesylvania crew to take their top off first?
That's sexist because if men take their top off first, it's
It's pretty
not.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but
I
it's
know
not
the
so.
answer. It's easy. Think about photo shooting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, but Ler. There's empirical evidence. Yeah, I mean,
Well, what more can
Also,
you?
I believe also Edward did it.
I have no shame.
And I did it.
And Paul did it, and you
Therefore, the
danced,
dance.
and you danced.
Yeah,
So Paul, I think.
I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
mine-
Ler was persuaded in doing that.
those are all good options. I will stick with Ler.
yeah, I can see why. You can roll me the d6 and hope you don't roll a 1.
I hope you
And
have
it
the one.
is not a 1.
And the first to reach the prize is none other than
Congrats, David.
David. Karla, would you help me in taking the vault, which you still don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna tell you a little later. You can pick 4 questions from here, keep them safe. You can choose to address them to whatever person you
Okay,
want to.
I'll aim them at
yourself.
people.
Next up in the curse is none other than Karla Georgescu. Everybody,
It's me.
there she goes.
It's a 14.
It's a 14. My question to you is, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had involving a member of the Dicesylvania group?
Weirdest.
I know. I remember I ate a spaghetti at dinner and I fell asleep very fast. And I remember we were all miniatures and sort of like being pulled and break into pieces because I have this nightmare where I currently and recurring break miniatures because I have no dexterity in real life. And we were the miniatures, and I think one of them was Karina, and I'm so scared whenever she gets hurt. And I snapped Karina's miniature like I snapped Grace. Grace
my
was
God.
snapped very roughly, I think 3 episodes ago. But we fixed her. Thank you, Ionuț. Ionuț fixed her actually. That's the dream.
Well, you can roll me the d6 and
Okay. 3.
you advanced. Let's say 2. You're getting closer. Edward, go.
I'm gonna lose.
It's a 6 and 15.
15 on the dice. Who has the worst singing voice in Dicesylvania? Be
I
honest.
don't think I've heard a lot of you sing, but
Guessing.
I think Ionuț or David.
Is it Ionuț or David?
I'm not particularly sure. I
Just
think
say
they're.
one of them you have to say.
Say Paul.
I think Ionuț, be it by the fact that maybe I know how David sings, and there's a chance you may be worse, man.
It's not high.
It's not high. We have to have a singing contest in one of the
Or not.
talk shows. Do not worry, friends, I got you. Roll me d6. Doesn't.
It's a
really-
5.
It's a 5. The next contestant to win is none other than Edward. Congratulations, Edward. You get to pick 3 questions that you can address to whoever you wish, or just destroy them. Your choice.
No, I
But
picked
not
exactly
right
3.
now. Good job.
Okay.
Karina, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's either you or your sister who wins.
I'm gonna let my sister win.
Roll a d20.
It's a 12.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done at a party? Now, what is the most embarrassing thing you've done in a party of D&D? Wait,
Oh my god.
Take my top off.
No, I didn't.
In a party of D&D or in a D&D party?
what you have to say in a party. And then
Most embarrassing thing.
you can choose to not answer
No, I am wrong.
to help your sister.
Most embarrassing thing in a party. I think at one point I squatted down to pick something up and I broke my dress. And some people saw my pantyhose
Coochie?
and my butt.
Oh my.
So that was not a favorite. And the most embarrassing thing I did in a party is maybe aligned myself with the villain of a party members.
Oh yeah.
The villain of one of our party members. Yeah.
story arc.
Yeah, story arc.
Yes.
By accident.
By
and then
accident.
find out he's his mortal nemesis.
Yeah.
And pledge myself to him as my patron.
And now she's a succubus.
Yeah. And I ended up a succubus. That was also stupid. So, and embarrassing.
But hey, you deserve a D6 for that. You better roll, not the one.
The one.
Wow, you stay put, lady.
I answered 2 questions for nothing. Okay.
Carla,
Yay, I
it
get
is
another
up to
chance.
you get another chance.
Let's see.
Roll a D20.
D20
If you-
coming. It's a 17.
What's the silliest argument you've ever had with someone from the Dicesylvania group?
I don't know. It's either with Karina on dresses, either with David about something very stupid, like would the Lunite district clean their shit with the cantrip? No, it wouldn't do like this. How about the random day to? I think no, that's the silliest argument we ever had. So at the beginning, we were theory crafting about the rules of the week that are inspired from Romanian folklore, rules that you have to respect on each day. And I came with this elaborate mechanic, and David tried to persuade me, like, I think 45 minutes on how that is bad and we're gonna get lost in track. And I was, no! And he was, yes! And I was, but this is like the mechanic. And then he was like, you can write it like this, or something like this. It was very
About
troublesome.
who picks up shit.
No,
Well-
not just that. About a lot of stuff regarding the rules of day to day.
I need to know specifics.
about
like
how
dramatic.
hard life would or wouldn't be
Yeah.
with very strict rules from the Hebdomades.
Yeah, for example, if it was also with the myth of Joy Marita that you're gonna get to see last time, it was you get the chance. It's a chance that you meet a hag, and he said, "Oh, but if it's a chance, sorry, Romanian script there. If it's a chance, then I'm gonna go wait and check it on my calendar." And I would say, "Nobody has time for this." And he said like, "No, we have to do this. There are people of science and theory that will test this." And I was, "But is that a medieval realm?" It was very
That's
hectic.
what happens when you
Yeah.
care a lot about a project.
Yeah,
You can roll a D6, see
Yeah,
if you
okay.
win, see if your sister...
2.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna lose.
We're neck and neck.
Yes,
Are we?
you're in one square in the face. Come on. I'm just gonna ask you the question because right now roll doesn't matter. What's the funniest nickname you've ever given to a member of the Dicesylvania group?
For the period we called Lair Spoiler. That was funny because he was telling us
All the spoilers.
all the spoilers, yeah, in movies and stuff. So
A
that's
Yeah.
spoiler
Ah.
and it's the same word in
Yeah.
Romanian and English. Yeah.
Plus, we hadn't bullied him in a while.
we have
We do not bully him. We love Lev.
that is the best.
You roll a D6. Come on.
The 6.
And she soars everybody through the mountains. And you get to pick 2 questions.
I'm gonna pick this one, then I'm gonna pick
The other.
this one.
And you get to pick 1 question.
Wow.
I have one with Karina on
Guys,
it.
we got some questions from the vault. What is the vault? Well, the vault is filled with questions from different sources. All of them curiosities from people we know and fans as well. If you have any questions you would like to ask the cast and be added to the vault, we have a form over on Discord, so check it out. Let's start with the person who has the most questions, right?
You said I can burn some of them.
If you want to destroy some of the questions,
I'll destroy
From
one
the
of them.
you can keep
audience.
them to me.
And let's go with the first one
You're not
to
allowed to
Edward. Unless you're too preoccupied checking what I
Yeah.
burned. And
No,
that's,
I did not.
Most
I did not.
cool. Let's go with Edward, and I guess your guess at this, since you're not the DM. I'm very mean. Will we ever find out what the deal with the Sabat River is? What is your assumption?
Will be at least a center plot point eventually. But yeah, I think we're gonna find out. I don't know how other characters are gonna relate to it, but we're definitely gonna find out, I think, sooner rather than later.
So more than what we already know, the Bitfrost vibe.
Yeah,
There's more to it. Cool.
definitely more.
Okay.
Nice. Who was that as for?
Do I go along with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
others?
okay.
Okay. Karina,
Yeah.
If it was on you to rewrite one major plotline from the campaign, which one would it be and how would you change it?
Major plot line.
Yeah. Or rather anything that happened.
Major plot line. For example, it would have been cool when we discovered the book of VIM to try and fight for it and seize it and try to fight the Lucius and have them and kill them, and that would have changed the whole plot. And I'm curious how.
Could you tell us who asked the questions to, please?
Yes, the question on the Sabbath River from Lucky Charm, the question on plotline changing from The Little Prince. Third question is from Mr. George Barna, who is a big Gregory stan, and the other question was very similar, that's why it went away. Since Ionuț isn't here, Karla, who is the mysterious woman that loved Gregory?
Oh my god.
So it's so mysterious that she doesn't have a name, but it's from his background in session 0. We all discussed if your characters ever felt love and they were involved, and how, with whom, and how it was. And he said that in Greenwell, which is the village that was human made 437 years ago, she met a young lad when he was a boy, and they fell in love and they picked flowers and stuff like this, but her family had to move away because the conditions were not as great since the village was attacked and since Gregory's mother died after that attack. So it's young love that he never forgot. Sorry.
That's the one you never forget. Next person.
Should it be me?
Yeah.
Okay, Karla, I got one from you from George.
George Barna?
Doesn't say, just George.
George.
Yeah.
So, in the artwork, most characters have a halo around their head.
Yeah.
Some light, some dark, some both. Shaq, for example, has a halo that looks like an eclipse. Is that a hint to their alignment?
So first of all, you should know that alignment is strictly banned in this world. I do not want flat characters that are innately good or innately evil or lawful. I want motives and reasoning and sort of gray area why they are behaving in a way or another. Same goes also with characters, with NPCs. So no, it's not a hint for their alignment, but however, there's some symbolism, and that eclipse that you saw is the circle with a thicker edge. Actually, that is the symbol of death that you know so far, that you encountered in the Tomb of Time.
Is the symbol of death?
Note that down.
I didn't know. This is why I'm asking, because I'm shocked.
Is this the symbol of death? You know that because Paulos Kamaka told you that Gregory was marked with it.
It was marked, but we didn't know with the symbol. Now
There
I
you
know.
go.
I was 2 years old, guys, when I found out that.
Yeah. Maybe I gave a spoiler and I
The
didn't.
more
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So, but some things with the halos and I don't know, some indexes that you might find inside the halos are done on purpose to hint at their morality, but it's not just one way. It's a bit more complex than that.
Awesome. Nice.
Okay, Karina, a lost orc, asks you, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you because of a critical fail during a game session?
What's with the
You're thinking of something? What is it?
Hugging a tree after you, touching the tree, finding the tree trunk after you.
Yeah. So I was next to a tree trunk, and because it was this powerful radiant light, I had to close my eyes, and I rolled for perception. And after I failed the roll, the DM was like, "You found a tree trunk."
I have a better one.
Which one?
Failing to intimidate Prince Finian, who's now dead,
yeah.
and he thought you're flirting with him.
Yeah. I
those
was
are like
I'm
3
gonna,
failures.
I'm gonna
Oh
grab
my
you
God.
and kill you, and I rolled the one, and he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna do that to me."
Karla answered two questions. You gotta.
Yeah, that's true. There you have it.
You can go off campaign.
It can go off campaign. I remember one time when I played the healer very early in my D&D years. I rolled so bad on medicine because I rolled it with, I tried to stabilize someone with medicine, that the DM gave me a death fate for the character. So that was bad.
That's a fair answer.
Yeah.
Finally,
Embarrassing.
Paul, this one goes out to you.
Hey.
Yogurt asks, do you plan on inviting Roll to AfterDice? I would love a hateful debate.
Who?
Raul.
R-A-U-L.
I don't know. I'm not in the power to decide these kind of things, but it is like a political answer. But as a group, we will decide if it is in the best interest of the group as much as for us as it is for Raul.
But I do agree that it would make for a very nice debate.
Very
and
nice
people
debate.
If there's a petition for that, maybe we would consider it.
Yeah, let's try the
that would be
trend.
cool.
Hashtag roll for debate.
Yeah.
That's about it for me.
Thank you. Next up with the questions.
Everyone that's really cool and has my name and
Oh,
Karla's
wow.
name on it.
Oh, wow.
Is, are Karla and Karina twins? Is you fake?
Yes, easy
Put
fake.
it up.
So come here. Look at us. We is fake. So fake.
We're not. Stop
No, I'm
answering.
joking. We are twins, yeah.
Yeah.
And
We spent 7 months together in the womb.
You can't get faker than that.
They
We
didn't
have
get a
the
choice in
same,
the matter.
date of same birthday, same zodiac sign. Everyone asks this, and yeah.
And there you go, guys. Conspiracy theory
It's,
debunked.
It's true. We just have different hair dye.
Yeah, and it's by choice because I hate it when
answered that.
people tell us we're the same.
Yeah.
And the second question is from G. Is also about Gregory.
Yeah.
I think it's also George.
Yeah, I think it is.
Does Gregory know his parents? Who are they and how do they look? So, I know this about Gregory because I paid attention to lore. We know his mother, and she was killed in a raid in Greenwell, in the village. And she was also redheaded. For the father, I presume he was killed in a village.
No, he wasn't. He was in Greenwell.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was alive, but I think the backstory, which is very nice, and shout out to Ionuț, he did a wonderful job bringing that to life. He was so devastated after his mother's passing that he couldn't look after Patrick and Alea, Gregory's brother and sister. So this is sort of jolt that made Gregory mature early and take charge of his family and then take charge of his village and pushing him from boyhood into adulthood earlier.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's actually very sweet.
I hope we answered your question, Georgia. And thank you.
You're the last one.
With the last question, once upon a twig, I shit you not, this is the name, was the one decision your character has made during the campaign that you regret most, and how did it impact the story, David?
Kissing facts. Oh. I thought you were answering.
Let's see. Kissing Pax is one. But like, regrettable decisions. I think Pax is pretty mostly happy with his calls so far. I think what he'd call most regrettable would be giving Shaq papers in the first place, because maybe Gregory would be alive today if he hadn't. But that's very in hindsight. Like, he still thinks he made the right decisions at the right times. But in hindsight, yeah, maybe Gregory could have been saved for all he knows.
That's so political and it's not juicy, David.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you know.
we'll see how far Leo's betrayal goes.
Wow.
Because then maybe keeping him out of prison is the major mistake.
That's true. That deep pit prison.
I remember one fight that I had with David, if you want to make things fun.
What?
Like, we fought about how many NPCs he got. And he made like this list of other NPCs, and then I was like, there are too many NPCs, and I also started putting in, and it's a whole long list of people in Green Spring.
That we have to thank for.
Yeah,
To David and
but in
Karla.
time they come in handy. I know
Indeed.
I'm bantering you about it, but it was a very fun argument.
Often against me. Many of the allies of the other retinues are people I created for Pax's backstory.
Lady Cora, for example, also another.
And even Master Doxys Dolor, who runs the Theological Circle.
Yeah.
Here, have these people short guns.
I mean, my reasoning was this guy's been in the city 20 years. You know people in 20 years, especially as a socialite.
I should have done that too. Guys, this couch would be very lonely without you. Thank you very much for coming and spending the time with you. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way, you are literally the best. It helps us if you click that like button and maybe you click on the subscribe to see new videos from us. Tune in for more content Sunday at 5 p.m. UTC on YouTube at Dicesylvania. Good night. Good night.
Good day.
Good night.
And don't let the vampires bite.
Please stay safe, guys. We love you.
Yeah.